Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War House of Julii Campaign Epilogue Episode 16. And when we left off, the Brutii had decided to launch a string of so-called devastating and strategic attacks against me, and they all got blown up and foiled because Brutii attacked Thessalonica, where I'm very strong. They attacked Bizalara, where I'm very, very strong. Then they attacked Porolisium, where I'm actually very weak, but I already have a relief army on the way. They tried to attack me at Campus Lazygus, where I'm still very strong, and I've managed to rout that army all the way back to Scipii. So, where it stands is the Brutii are pretty much out for the count. I've broken a few more of their armies, and their final territories are now open for me to conquer. I'm sending extra units to Corinth, by the way, to suppress the rebellions there, and I am now on my way to attack the Scipii. If I can defeat Captain Flavius in this area, then I will have access to Nepta. I can capture that, control the Saharan desert, and then I can make my final push against Siwa and Memphis in order to assist my Egyptian allies in a climactic showdown with the Scipii. Admiral Quintus is bringing my relief army over from Italy, and he's going to arrive in a few more turns. And I'm also recruiting armies in Capua, Croton, Tarentum, and Segesta. So I'm still building up my strength in Italy, and I'll be shipping it across the world. The only other thing that is of worth, and it's noteworthy actually, is that Chersonius is actually imminently going to fall to the Brutii, unless they just take ages on the siege or they abandon it. But it looks like Thrace might be knocked out at this very late stage of the campaign, which is sort of a shame because I was gonna try and make an ally out of them, but it might not happen. And Pontus, I'm not going to make an ally out of, because it seems like Pontus just doesn't really seem interested in talking to me. But either way, we are at the end of a turn, so I'm going to jump to the next turn. We're going to see what the Brutii and Scipii are up to, and then we're going to start making the offensive. My goal for today is actually to capture Nepta by destroying this army and then marching out of Dimindi. So we're going to go to the next turn. We're going to see what's going to happen, and then yeah. So let's go to the next turn and just see what happens. Let's do it. Nope, nothing really important then, no territory changes, but rioting has occurred in Corinth, which isn't very good. But I do have my governor on the way, so hopefully we can get Corinth back under control, because we are getting a lot of buildings damaged, which annoys me a little bit. But Valerius the Ugly, I know he's ugly, but he does seem to have some decent uses as a governor. Or not, because Corinth is still really unhappy. But then again, let's just bribe them off with some more frequent games, then we can do all these nice repairs. There we go. And I'm actually going to have to cancel a construction or something. Get rid of that Curia for now, because I need to also queue up the city plumbing. Oh dear, we are a bit short space. Then we can just get some more retraining done. Right, Corinth is happy. Right, who's next on the... I'm going to have a big hissy fit list. Deva, right? Deva is... yeah, Deva's still having some problems. But Deva has actually got it out of their system now. So they're just going to calm down, and then we'll try and get more buildings done. Anything to repair in Deva? Yes, we'll get some repairing done then. We'll get some retraining done at the same time. There we go. And now other things to do with Admiral Flavius. We've still got some pirates to kill, because that was also what we were doing. We're just getting rid of a few pirates in the region. Seems to be taking minimal losses from wiping out these pirates actually, and it really does feel satisfying just to clear out all these pirates from the area. I'm happy with this, so there we go. Several pirates done, and we can now just dock up at the port of Londinium, and then we can just get some replenishment done, so there we go. All nice and happy and ship-shape, if you pardon the pun, on the Atlantic, really. So I don't know, I think this was actually still called Oceanus Atlanticus in Roman times, so I think that's what we should call it. For yeah, this is basically like what we know as the North Sea in the English Channel, and then there's also the Baltic, which you get as you enter the Jutland Peninsula here, and then you come up here and you've got stuff like Estonia, but we don't care about those. They don't exist yet. Right now it's all Roman, and hopefully it will stay like that for a very long time. But either way, I'm excessively rich now with almost 60,000 denarii in the back. Another really... Why is it with all the really old people trying to get into my family now? I'm sorry, Numerius Scarius. Too scary for me. Your age is what scares me the most, but town grew at least. Asturica has finally grown, so very good. Asturica, enjoy your governor's palace. Nothing really I can gift to you, so... Well, at least you're going to be Romanized. But, oh, Numerius Sakas got assassinated. Shit. Scipii were up to dirty tricks, but at least not the Scipii, but they are dirty. The Brutii killed Sakas. They killed my war hero. I should feel angry about this, but then again, it would be hypocritical to be angry to this, considering how many of the Brutii I have bopped off with my own assassins. But still, fuck off, Brutii. That's put Poralysium in right pain in the ass position now. Oh well. I use my relief army as a governor now. Manius Elenius has been born at least. Guanala has also been born. Lentul Salvadeus now has a cook. And also the siege of Poralysium has been broken. So it looks like they're just sieging it so they could do an assassination. Right, well, I'm annoyed at that, but either way, get your ass to Poralysium now, Gnaeus. You're going to be the new garrison. It is a frontier settlement, so it does need more defence than anything else. But now that the siege has been broken, it might buy us some time to do some retraining at least. So take off all the auto management while we're here. Get all this retrained and add in a better barracks while we're here, right? And also add in the irrigation. Good, right. That's a little thorn in my side to deal with, but right, they're going to assassinate one of mine. I'll assassinate one of theirs. So you there, I know we'd have a low chance of killing him, but see if you can kill Nero. You know, just see if you can kill him. You never know, we might get lucky. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but if you don't, it's alright. There's Quintus Salvius over there who could always use knocking out. Nah, you missed him. Oh well, I'm not mad. Right, what's our chance of killing him? 70. Right, make your way down there and then you will deal with him. He can be dealt with another day. He will probably wander off to Tillis knowing him. I think the Brutii do know that they should be on the defensive footing now, so they are going to be in retreat. But good news, I am ready to leave Thessalonica now actually, so we are going to be leaving Thessalonica because you know what, I'm just going to pay a bit more attention to the Brutii while we're in here. By the way, other construction reports, Parma has the Imperial Palace, Carthago Nova an arena, Campus and the militia barracks, Cyrene a Governor's Palace, then we're doing the repairing zone, but right, Parma and Cyrene need some attention first. So Parma has an Imperial Palace, so let's add some city plumbing, add a latifunda, and add a curia. There we go. May as well just give civil improvements to my area. As for Cyrene though, we need more farming and more roads. So I'll do the roads first because I think that's what we need the most, but there we go, that's that dealt with. Other recruitment there either way, and my assassin missed target, I don't care about that, right. But recruitments, I guess there's some Roman cavalry, Capuus some legionary cohorts, Tarentum some archers, Croton some archers, Aquincum some town watch, Sabata some town watch, Larissa some archers here, Corinth some town watch, Lepsis Magna a new assassin, Thapsus a diplomat, Larissa did all the retraining as well. So I've got my new assassin in Lepsis Magna now, so right, what's he like, where is he, let's have a look at him. So Secundus Pescenius, you only have one assassin trait, 1 star, right? Not very good then. Chance to kill Caeso Pompilius, 3%, not even worth it then. I mean, alright, actually, you know what, I sometimes do get magnificently lucky on these guys, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel optimistic today. Make your way to Siwa, start farming out a few captains. Yeah, I know where he's going, he's looking for a way to escape, so I mean, to be honest, I might just send out a raiding party out of Lepsis Magna to finish him off. We'll do a general versus general battle. But actually, I should have looked at what his army was, but now I've wandered away, I probably won't have the ability to see what he had. But it's probably not a very strong army, and I still have my big army on its way to... They're on their way to Nepta, actually, I believe, right. Spy, you've got your orders, you're on your way to Nepta, actually, to infiltrate it. You are chasing down Captain Flavius' army, you're about 4 turns behind him, so right, keep on chasing. Found a few more rebels actually, Captain Himlico, a few brigands, nothing strong, we need to deal with them at some point, but what do we know about Caeso Pompilius? It's just him and one other unit. You know what, he's isolated, he's weak, I'm going to take him out. So we'll take him out now, path blocked by the way, that's tragic. Oh yeah, you're path blocked actually, so I should be dealing with that. Keep making your way to Siwa, please. You just have to go, oh shit, I should have used him as a practice target actually. Oh well, it's not worth it considering how weak this fop is, so he's going to die anyway. A little bit disorganised and scatty today, aren't I? Oh well. Anyway, Tertius Pennus, take some legionary cohorts and kill Caeso Pompilius. See that he dies, I don't care how he dies, as long as he's dead, I'm happy about it, because then that's him out of the way. And that still opens up a way for me to match the Siwa, so we do need to leave Lepsis Magna ASAP, and we are making North Africa now a very safe place for me to be. It's pretty much all under my control, barring one enemy army, which I'm going to be getting rid of in a few turns' time. But right, Caeso Pompilius cannot run any further, so we're going to fight him in an army with strength ratio 5-2 in my favour. Yeah, I have 137 men, he has 57, it's just him and a unit of light auxiliaries, so... Fuck the general on his own, could probably win this one, but I'm not going to risk that because I know what would happen. But either way, war is not so much a matter of weapons as of money.
Today we face those proud Romans, the Scipii. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Yep, let's just go on a nice hunt on this rather colourless, cold beach. So units just line up and get ready to do it. Actually, look, we are so close to the beach. I mean, look, we can practically see. I mean, oh god, it's noisy, but look at that, we're on the beach. Very slow moving water, but either way, we're on the beach. Nice beach battle. I like that, beach battle. But right, let's just get this one over and done with. Very, very short, actually, battle area because of the beach, actually. It's a quite nice looking map. I enjoy fighting here, it's quite nice. Anyway, legionaries at the front, general at the back. It's not going to be a very simple, well, actually, it's going to be a very simple battle. It's not going to be a very complex battle. Right, legionaries, you know what to do. Start marching forward. We've got access to our pilums. I mean, they have access to their pilums. You know what, actually, fuck the pilums. Well, actually, no, we can go for the pilums. You know what, go for the pilums, because you know what? Yeah, I'm going to lose men anyway somehow in this battle. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's going to be a flawless victory. I know that because they do have a general. He's probably going to throw himself into the battle. But you know what? We'll get our pilums in there because we outnumber them. So you know what? We'll just have to. We can save our sword arms and just use our pilum arms. Simple as that. So, and general's going to start peeling around the flank because once Caeso Pompilius inevitably engages me on the field by attacking my legionaries, I can get Tertius Penus around the back and then into him. Simple as that, really. Bish bash mother fuckety bosh. Right, let's just speed this battle up just so we can get into position nice and quickly because this is just a very, very quick battle. Right, he's advancing forward a little bit. Right, you guys, I think we'll have you, let's see, how close can we get? Right, halt. That's close enough for us to get our pilums in. They're going to get their pilums in, so my guys are just, yeah. It's alright, we shielded it, but yeah, you know what, we need to be slightly closer, so just march slightly closer, please. Not too quick now, but either way, they haven't got a single kill yet. I mean, my men are fucking tanking this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but look, they're even retreating now. Actually, they are going to retreat. Actually, they'll be skirmishing. Right, it's not worth going for the pilums, lads. Just go for the kill. Go for the kill, because I know that general won't keep still anyway. I mean, look, they're going to hide behind their big daddy general. Go for a pilum volley before you attack, though. That's my orders. Get in close. Go for a pilum. Then we'll just go in. There we go. Nice pilum volleys. Splat, 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 splat. Light auxiliary art. Getting absolutely shredded by it. And they're on the run. And there we go. My units are just charging the general. I mean, that's funny. We're charging a cavalry unit rather than the cavalry unit charging us. How ironic, right? General, get around their back now. We've got him engaged. The flank is nice and wide and open. So I am actually starting to lose a few men because obviously that armoured general will be getting his kills in, but there we go, that's a light auxiliary practically wiped out there. They're already on the run. Right, find their general, kill their general, bish bash bosh, we'll win this day. Come on, come on. We can do it. His defeat seems certain now. We've got him. Come on, he's down to 15 men. He's got quite a big bodyguard. I will give him this. That might be why we felt brave enough to venture on the own. Ah, wait, he's routing. Well, I think he's going to fight to the death. He can't escape this one. Kill him. Come on, kill him. That was the objective of this battle. Oh, God, he's squeezing out. Right, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Oh, fucking hell. He flew. Nice victory, guys. Right. Chase down that light auxiliary. May as well get rid of him. Come on. Get moving. But, Jesus, shit, he fucking flew off. It's like he was being abducted by aliens or something. Well, he doesn't even look like much of a general. He looks more like a captain than a general. Stupid weakling. Oh well, doesn't matter to me. Right, chase down those guys and then throw them in the sea or something because it's nice and salty and very, very cold probably, but they're going to get away actually. Oh well, oh well. I don't think we'll be seeing these guys anytime any soon. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
Nice, clean, quick victory, and another family member bites the dust. That's how I like it to be. So Tertius Penus, you did a good job there. Losses were minimal, so we'll just quickly run back to Leptis Magna, replenish, reinforce, and then, you know what, let's go to Siwa. Because we may as well just finish the Scipii off. They are practically at the end of it. Oh, come on, he stays on the map. He ain't even worth my time. Fucking hell, only like 12 of his units escaped and he gets to stay on a campaign map. What a bastard. Oh well, I'll wipe him out another day. I'm not in the mood for wiping him out right now because he's going to be retreating for... fucking hell, how far are you going to retreat, dude? Very good at moonwalking, though, isn't he? Like, really good. Is he going all the way back to his own territory? Wish I had that many movement points on my armies. What a load of shit. Right. Won't be seeing him anytime soon, at least. Right, Tertius Penus, you go back to Lepsis Magna, then you just get replenished yourself, just get your numbers back up, then we're off to Siwa, and then, yeah. That's pretty much us done in Africa for now, because we're not going to be reaching that Captain Flavius anytime soon, because he is quite far ahead of us. So there we go, that's returning over and done with. Any construction we could do in here, by the way, add a dockyard, because I said so. Right, other things to do then. We've got things to attack over here, because you know what, I am ready to leave Thessalonica now, but I'm not going to abandon it completely, because Captain Servius is hanging around, just hoping that I'm going to let slip. So... Thessalonica, let's see, what can we get out of you? Because I didn't lose any men in that battle, so let's start off by selecting everything, and I'll leave behind one unit of early legionary cohort, because you know what, I don't need that much of a garrison. Captain Service might come back and say, oh, I'm going to attack you, and I'll just send whatever I have in Larissa or Byzalora to stop him. So make your way to Quintus Salvius. Find and kill him first, just wipe out these few little weak armies here, then make your way to Byzantium and siege it. Thessalonica, by the way, seems to be a very self-sufficient city. I think it's quite happy now that it's adhering to Roman culture, the superior culture, so I'm happy about that. Take auto management off, actually, because you know what, while we're here, let's get a temple going here. I've got a temple under construction here. Good. Temples for all, and now I need to work out what I'm going to do with the rest of my turn. So, how close are we to Poralysium now? Quite close, 2 turns away. Don't think there's actually a lot we can do this turn, apart from spend money. It's actually something we should be doing in Vicus Venede. How close are we to that Legion Barracks? 3 turns now, right? 3 more turns when we're leaving Vicus Venede. Domus Dosis Domus. We're still building our regular barracks. Yeah, I think Domus Dosis Domus, the story of that area is now done. Finished. Closed book. Right, Loviska. You're still under construction. No governor, however. Levarvum, though. Levarvum, I know Decimus Julius, heir to the throne, is here. Let's retrain your men, because I do know you were out killing barbarians a few episodes ago. And let's also improve your stables, because that gives us access to cavalry auxiliary, which I don't want. But if we get the next one up, then we get access to a legionary cavalry. And build an archery range, because then we get archer auxiliary, because I do need to increase for recruitment options in Levarvum if I am ever to send you out to battle. Right, how's our armies at Segesta, Capua and Tarentum doing? Right, we're 1 turn away from now finishing at Segesta, so that's cool. Should prepare a ship or something then. I do need to get more navies going, but then again, I think that, actually, you know what, this army will be attacking the Brutii, so you know what, you can hoof it on foot, actually. Capua, let's see, yep, Capua, 1 turn away. Tarentum, let's see, 1 turn away for Tarentum as well, right. Let's get Admiral Quintus. You're not carrying an army, actually, so you know what, you make your way back to the port of Tarentum, so you just make your way up there. And then I've got Admiral Queso in the region as well. He can make his way to the port of Croton, where I'll send a Capuan army to rendezvous. So you make your way over there, and that's pretty much everything done around this area. But I do have my fleet near here. So Admiral Secundus, go deal with Admiral Lentulus. You'll probably win this battle, hopefully. Thank you very much. Good engagement, and oh, fuck off. Just for once, could you sink an enemy navy, please? It would mean so much to me. Right, you know what, good. Oh shit, I wanted to chase down another enemy navy, and I think I accidentally misclicked and I can attack him still. Right, good, right. Kill him, please. Come on, thank you. Clear victory. Now, does he sink? Yes! Good, right. He sinks. Make your way back to Kydonia as soon as you can. You're still on your way to Cyrene, so just keep on moving, you know, there we go, getting closer and closer now, just across a nice little Mediterranean Sea, and that's where we're going to call it a turn now. Nothing really left for me to do. I do have 10,000 denarii left in the bank, but to be honest, I don't really feel like spending 10,000 denarii right now, so you know what, let's just leave that, let it pile up, let it stack all really high, and then I can have just a big vault full of gold in the Imperial Palace of Rome. Let's go to the next turn now and see what's going to happen. Right, so we're about to engage those rebels in Iberia first things first, but Poralysium is now rioting because Poralysium is just throwing a big sulk for no reason, probably because they have no governor now. So let's quickly jump to Poralysium first. So yeah, Poralysium's having a bit of a sulk. The Brutii are still hanging around like a bad smell. But luckily for me, my governor isn't far away, so if Poralysium just holds out one more term and I'll be on top of them. Got a few subterfuge going on now. We've found a few agents, hopefully we've executed some of them. Looks like the Scipii are splitting up their forces in Egypt. It looks like we're going to try and spread them out and start harassing local areas, probably like start raiding villages or some stupid shit like that. But the Egyptians have just sent out a major force out of Alexandria to try and stop the Scipii because they've left Memphis undefended now, so that could be an opportunity for both me and for Egypt. Actually, speaking of Egypt, I know I built my diplomat nearby. I don't think I built him in Cyrene. I think I built him in Thapsus. Who's my new diplomat? Lentulus Almatenius is already 39, so I've got to get this guy on the road quickly actually. So you, Lentulus Almatenius, you start making your way. Oh fucking hell, right. Lentulus, start making. I've got another fucking diplomat who doesn't listen to his orders, right? Start making your way down to Egypt, negotiate military access because we're going to need that if we're going to start returning territories back to them, sir. And it's also going to help me chase down any Scipii armies who wander into their territories. A few rebels have popped up to try and take advantage of my weakening garrisons here actually. Captain Theopropordes has turned up, so right, I've got some rebels to clear out, then now hopefully I've got some enemies to engage. Let's see what we can do. But right, diplomat, you're going to hurry up and you're just going to take the piss. Right, there we go, he's moved, right. So you just keep moving all the way down here. I think that's all the moves I can give him for now. Assassin, you have your orders. You're to continue marching into Siwa and see what the Scipii are up to as well, because that's what I like to do. So come on, come on, come on. We'll just have you moving. Why do agent characters move so slowly in this game? Like, armies at least march with some sort of pace, but these guys just really love to take their fucking time, don't they? We just walk and 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 walk. Just take a nice walking tour of the African coast, I guess, because that's where some of the nice battles are fought. But there we are. You've left Imperial territory now, and you've entered Scipii traitor territory. Have fun in there, because you won't. Right, either way. Your orders, make your way across the fog of war and make sure you are inside their territory, right? So, oh shit! Faction was destroyed and I accidentally skipped over it, but I already know who was destroyed. Thrace is out of the game now. They are out of the game. Cursus of Thrace has now become a rebel because he has no faction to obey now. So, yeah. Chersonius fell to the Brutii, which means I'm going to have to siege that now in the future. And it means they still have an army on the way and then marching around, but right, I'll have to do that later. So Poralysium's rioting, not a lot I can do about it right now, but end of turn report, absolutely rolling the gold in once more. How are the Brutii reacting to my invasion of Byzantium, by the way? They're scattering a little bit, but they're still pretty close to Vibius Victor now. He's not called Vibius Plautus anymore, he's Vibius Victor because he's fucking awesome. Agent was found though. Thessalonica has a spy infestation, that's tragic, so does Athens. Where's my assassin? I know he's nearby. Maybe we can weed a few of these guys out. Right, what's your chances to kill him? 95%. But I do know that it's that family member. I could probably get him this turn. Then again, he's like slightly standing outside of that green mist. That is basically my movement radius. So you know what? Get rid of a spy, because I don't want him infiltrating my city and then having to basically make my siege battles go to shit. So get rid of him, and then I can make my move on Byzantium at least. So come on, get moving. Or at least he's going to get moving, but I'm going to kill these guys. Because you know, it's not even worth assassinating this guy if I'm just going to wipe him out on the field here with Vibius Victor. But right, oh look, another assassin turns up as well. They're working in pairs, these guys, aren't they? Right, kill him first, then we'll kill Decius Stolo next turn then. We'll have an assassin versus assassin battle, and hopefully I'll win, but there we go. His spy's out. And I got a trait increase for that, so that makes me happy as well. There we go. He's a cutthroat. Right. Other things then, faction announcements. Marcellus Julius has been born. Valerius Mamilius is a strategist now. And also this turn, a pervy old man didn't try and marry into the family. Lentulus Salvadenius as an overseer. Marcus Julius a grain merchant. Games were thrown in Corinth and Dimindi, and also races were held in Dimindi. Right, construction report by the way, irrigation in Segesta, more temples are being built across the board, though crop rotation was also constructed in Scalabis. Larissa also has a temple, Carthage has an urban barracks ready to rock and roll, Lepsis Magna an aqueduct, Tingi a trader, Domus Domus a barracks, Cyrene a shrine to Bacchus, Thapsus a scriptorium, Athens a public baths, and then we've just got a few repairs. As for recruitment, Segesta gave me some Roman cavalry, Capua some legionary cohorts, Tarentum some archer auxilia, Croton some more archer auxilia, Aquincum some town watch, same for Sparta, Larissa some archer auxilia, Corinth some more town watch, Bisalora some legionary cavalry, and then a load of retraining. Right, so I've got armies ready to march out now with a few towns, and yeah, basically I've got everything I can do. So Admiral Quintus once more, get us slightly closer to Cyrene, right about 2 turns away from docking now and landing my army, or at least I'm going to land as close to Egypt as I can. Right, you there, Publius Julius, we can engage Captain Quintus this turn, or at least, well, why do I want, no, I don't want to engage him because he's just that shithead who has no army. Then again, we could probably just prod him and make him retreat really... Oh, no, wait, we can't attack him anyway, right? He's still slightly out of my range. That's a bit annoying, but oh well, I guess we'll have to play the cards I've been dealt with for now. Right, anyway, Spy, how are we for infiltrating? We're very close now, but there are also some brigands led by Captain Abascantius, just very weak army there. They can be dealt with another day, but so for rebels I would like to be dealing with now. I've got some here to deal with, I've got some in Iberia to deal with, and I've got some Brutii to deal with. So, that sounds like a good plan for today. So, let's see, Captain Theoprides. His army is a unit of town militia, then 2 mystery units. I will send out 3 legionary cohorts to deal with them, and that should be enough to deal with him. So, you guys just get out there, deal with them, otherwise Carthage will just crank out a few urban cohorts to do the job for you. So, either way, I win. So, come on, kill him. Ice engagement. He's going to retreat, of course. I won't accept my engagement because his rebels are so weak. He didn't retreat very far though, so at least I can just jump right on top of him and then wait for him to deploy on the other end of the map when we inevitably go to war. So thank you very much, scumbag rebels. Thank you very much. Right. Either way, the number of men is even, but the strength ratio is 10 to 1 in my favour because it's all town militia and 1 unit of skirmishers. I win, fight the battle on the map. Let's get this one over and done with, because then I've got the more, well, the slightly more interesting rebels to deal with. I don't know, probably the slightly more numerous ones, and then at least I have the Brutii to deal with to give myself a nice finisher and a way open into Byzantium.
Over there stand the rebel slaves.
Not interested, you're a captain, right? Hey, guys, why are you flying your pilums about? We don't need them out, thank you. Right, we don't need our pilums out just yet. We use our pilums a little later. Line up, pilums out, let's get going, right? Simple as that. Oh, they deployed really close to me, actually, right. So you guys group up, right? Get somewhat close to the enemy, get your pilums in there. Actually, you know what? Do we really need a wide battle line? Yeah, it'll do. The town watch is somewhat numerous, or at least town militia. They're the same thing, basically, but they are somewhat numerous, so may as well just get a wide battle line in case they try to just swarm us, but either way it wouldn't work in their favour. So, the only unit that is of a slight concern to me today is the skirmishers, but I think they'll barely get any kills and they will retreat very easily. Once we get to a point where we can just engage them with our swords, they will just run off into the wind like the little cowards they are. So I win again. I win another battle, then I deal with Iberians, then I deal with other things. So yeah. Oh well, next campaign's going to be harder. I promise it. There'll be bigger unit scales. Probably not a better resolution. Well, actually, the videos will be uploaded in a slightly better resolution because I'll have a better video editing package as well, and also more difficulty, which might just mean more rebels fucking pop up everywhere. But I don't care. Right? How close are we now? Very, 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 very close. Let's just triple speed a little bit more. Stop, please. Right. You guys got your pilums at the ready, guys? Because, yeah, our battle lines don't quite sync up properly, but I don't care, right? Pilums are out. These guys are just throwing them in. So, there we go. Getting wiped out pretty nicely, actually. I think we just took out half their... Yep. Just took out the majority of their unit with pilums alone. That is how pilums work, people. I mean, fucking hell. How much does a full strength unit have? 41. What are these guys down to now? 5. But... Ooh. Oh dear, I just took some pilums of my own there, and I don't think I lost any men when they just volleyed me there. Alright men, go in and kill them, because we've got those guys routed through pilums alone. Those guys just absolutely lost their shit from that, so just get in there and finish it. May as well just run in before they get more volleys off on you. There you go. Finish them all off, lads. Nice easy kill for you. You're surrounding them, you're crashing into them, clattering in. And now we can... Hey guys, don't get carried away. Oh wait, sorry, you went for the skirmishers. I didn't realise they decided to run off like massive cowards. And the general's routing now. Good. Right, chase down the skirmishers. They're the ones that need to be chased down now. I don't really care about the general. Either way, his life is forfeit when I inevitably catch him, but I think these guys might just run out of the battlefield entirely, but we'll have anywhere to run at least. That's the main thing we can take away from this battle. They don't have anywhere to run, and they will just eventually rout. I mean, they are losing morale already. They're steady, but they do know their friends are routing. They do know that basically they know that the game is up, basically. They know that. Right, units keep chasing him down. Come on, he's not far away. He's going to run into an invisible wall in a minute, which is going to cause him to, well, basically lose the ability to fight. I mean, come on, to keep chasing him. We're going to... Skirmishers are really, really annoying for doing this shit, actually. They're just not, like... They just keep running away when you get really, really close to them. It's so fucking annoying in a way, isn't it? Oh well, we'll just run into them and then, yeah, come on, I mean, look, they're just going to run. Oh wait, I know what they're going to do. They're going to run across the entire battle map, aren't they? What a pain in the arse these guys are. What an absolute fucking pain in the arse these bastards are. Right, come on. You can chase them down sooner or later. I know what they're doing. They're just trying to get your energy down. Because they're just absolute fucking idiots. Right, come on, chase them down. Come on, chase them. Oh, wait, only one unit could be arsed chasing them, actually. We'll exhaust them. That's what we'll do. We'll just exhaust them. I mean, come on. We're just tracking them, actually, through legionary camp. I mean, just double click. There we go. We can track them. They're very tired now. My guys are winded. Yeah, my guys have more stamina. Yeah, these guys run for fucking miles, don't they? What an absolute shit battle this is turning out to be. I mean... Fucking hell, why can't you guys just fucking rout like all your mates? You've lost the battle, guys. It's over. Just running around like an annoying 5-year-old child just doesn't make you look cute or anything. It just really gets my blood boiling and pisses me off because all you're doing is just... I mean, what, you're redeploying now? You want to fight now? You don't want to fight though, do you? I know what you want to do. You just want to stand there being pains in the asses. Right, fresher units, you get moving in because my other guys are winded. They're just going to walk it now because, you know what, what's the point in running? There's no point in running. You guys going to stand and fight? You're going to grow some balls or something? No, you're not. You're not going to grow balls. You don't have balls, you rebels. You rebel scum. Trying to think a long-dead civilization that worshipped elephants and Baal Hamon could be brought back to life. Not even worth the effort. You may as well just slide down and get subjugated by Rome. Oh look, they're going to throw their javelins, right? And they're going to run away. Just like that. They didn't even get to throw their javelins. They're just going to run away like really, really fucking annoying bastards they are. Right, keep chasing them. They're going to run out of energy soon. I know they're going to run out of energy. But they have to run out of energy. I mean, come on. Their morale is actually getting really low now. Their exhaustion is just making them really unhappy. I mean, come on. Can't run forever, guys. Can't run forever. Come on, keep chasing them. My guys are now tired, though. That's not of a concern. My morale is still way better than theirs. Their morale is about to drop any second now. I've got these guys under control. Come on. Keep chasing them. Where can I get into chase legionary cam again? There we go, right. I can just chase them again. Oh, come on. You nearly got me. Oh, fucking hell. You nearly had him there. Come on. They are so exhausted. Come on, chase them. Fucking chase them. You just can't make this shit up, by the way, can't you? These fucking dodgy ass mechanics in this game. I mean, come on. I really fucking hate the skirmish command in this game. I mean, all it does is just encourage enemies to play like utter shit. I mean, all they're doing is just fucking running around the map like headless chickens with no organisation. It's not even funny. It's not even clever. It's just really, really fucking obtuse. That's all it is. It's just really fucking obtuse. Got my other units walking into him now. So you know what? We're going to try and sandwich the bastard. So you know what? You can't run away forever. I know you're exhausted. And you may claim to... I mean, oh, come on, he's shaken. Just break him already. Just fucking break him. Come on. Break the bastard. Oh, hang on, we're catching him. Come on. Get in there. Yes, right, he's done. Right, end the battle. I don't want to. Right, there we go, we won. Blah, blah, blah. End of day. Bloody cowards. Yellow-bellied cowards. Well, not yellow-bellied. Fucking leaving a big piss streak all over the desert. That's all they did, right? Captain Placus, get back to Thapsus. We're going to forget that absolute disaster of a battle because, you know what? Next time the enemy has skirmishers, I'm just going to bring fucking loads of cavalry because that's all I need, or at least archer auxiliary right there, right? Either way, let's deal with this enemy now. It's a mystery enemy, so let's just deal with him. It's just a slightly buffed captain, basically, but he's going to have his mates in the battle, so I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by getting rid of him, then we can get back to Oscar and do some policing. Right. Oh, and by the way, Manius for Cunning will cunningly join us in this battle at least. But right, Calpornus of Sarbis and Captain Prasatagus. We know Captain Prasatagus has a slightly stronger army. Calpornus has the dreaded Skirmishers. Right, thank you very much. Peasants and Iberian infantry, so his army isn't really going to stand for very long. It's a very weak army. As for his mate, he has Captain Prasatagus, who has Iberian infantry, a cavalry unit, and Scutari. So basically, nothing very strong. We can probably kill the enemy here. Yeah, just kill him straight up, basically. So I have about 500, nearly 600 men, actually, against about 300 men. So we outnumber him doubled, and we also have a strength pressure of 5 to 1 in our favour. Let's get rid of these guys, because these guys will just be a nice, easy kill for me. Only the dead have seen the end of war, by the way, but we'll see the end of war soon. Once we finish off the Bruttii and Scipii, I think we will have peace in our time, or at least for a very long time.
Today is a grim day. All battles are grim. Best you can hope for.
I know you're a captain, so you don't get to make a speech. Right, let's see. How am I going to deploy this one then? So I just have all my legionary cohorts at the front today, like so. At least we're in the nice sunny Iberian fields actually now today, like nice and grassy and stuff like that. So at least it's something pleasant to look at. But right, we're going to line up, get all our pilums out. I've got my auxilia. They're going to provide a frontal screening force because, I don't know, I just want to fight this one. Archer's going to be way at the front now because they're going to be getting a few volleys in as soon as they can. So there we go, start this battle because I have friends coming into this battle.
Have arrived.
Right.
But are they in time to take part in the battle?
They are well in time to take part in the battle considering they spawned right next to the enemy and my enemy spawns way over here. Right. We'll take out the reinforcements and we'll have to trust our reinforcements to take out the main battle. So we'll get moving, but they're going to be constantly moving, so I'm not really sure where they're going to deploy. But since these guys have tried to scumbag deploy, it looks like it's actually going to backfire because it means I have to deal with now the garrison of Numantia. It's not exactly the strongest one, there is town watching it, a few early legionary cohorts, actually, but plenty of cavalry at least, which is a good thing because they're already engaging us straight up. Yeah, you just buggered this one up, barbarians. Yep, there we go, we've won. Right into... Oh, wait. Are you guys going to fight, or are you just going to stare... come on, fight! Thank you! Jesus Christ, never trust the AI to do your work. Oh, there we go, we've won. We've already won. I didn't even have to lift a fucking finger in this battle when we've won. Sometimes I wonder why I'm needed.
Fill the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
But again, it's quite interesting to see this from the perspective of the reinforcing army, which always arrives way too late and on the wrong angle of the battle map. At least I guess that's one thing we get out of this battle. But it looks like the Numantian garrison is now just going to chase everything down. Why did I just not use the Numantian garrison in this battle? I mean, these guys clearly can just do everything. I mean, and again, they are throwing in some Iberian... Oh, wait, the Iberian infantry just got wiped out by the cavalry, and the Iberian infantry, being Iberian infantry, just routed instantly. Yep, I think we got this one under wraps, right? Let's see how we can fight this one out then, because these guys are still on the march. So we're going to take these guys from the side, actually. So early legionary cohorts, adjust your battle line, get ready to go on an interception course. Archer Auxilia, I want you to target the Scutari because they're the strongest unit of the lot. So I want those guys out of this game. Not going to go for flaming shots because I don't want to accidentally hit my allies. As for Auxilia, you try and... well, first things first, get back in your group. I saw you trying to ungroup there. Now, try and intercept the rebel general, please. Intercept Prasatagus, and then we've got this one run. Let's go and watch the more interesting thing now. How are we getting on over here? Town Watcher attacking the peasants. I don't know how that one's going to go, actually. That one could actually genuinely go either way. I could either lose that one, or at least the Numantian garrison could lose that one. But the Numantian garrison is not being very good at watching their flanks. They've let the skirmishers in behind them now, and I don't have any cavalry to help them with. I mean, the Numantian garrison has cavalry, which they should be using to chase down the skirmishers in order to prevent a great big runaround, which is now going to happen because those Lighthawks here are going to run in, and yeah, there we go. That's a situation we've all seen a million times. Well, it's a situation we've all had to just sit through, and I don't want to sit through ever again. But right. Those guys are going to be doing the Benny Hill chasing for about the next year or so, so we may as well just continue watching here. Enemies lining up, cavalry's just going to throw themselves right in there though, and... not the best use of cavalry there, Numantian garrison, or at least Mr. Cunning, I know that's what your name is. Probably could have spaced your cavalry out a little bit better, but oh well, what do I know about tactics, right? Rebel General's probably already out of this... Yeah, I just didn't have to do a thing today, did I? Archers, you'll cease fire because I don't want you hitting my own men, please. I've got legionary cohorts. You know, we've been given the gift of getting to attack the Spanish mercenaries / Scutari. So there you go. Go kill them. There we go. That our little consolation prize, which is now routed and run off. Zippity doo da, zippity day. Right, what's going on with skirmishers? By the way, they're on the other side of the map now because we're stuck in that shitty chase scenario now. Oh well, what's left to do then? What's left to do? Oh, someone's routing on my side actually. Who's routing? Some of the cavalry. Right, that would have happened. I knew that because that's Roman cavalry and therefore a load of shit.
Only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Right, what's left to do then? Yeah, but there actually isn't really a lot left to do. Basically, we're just watching someone else play this game now. We're basically watching the AI play the game for me because the AI is just having an absolutely wonderful time just using cavalry and that just to wipe out the enemy. I mean, they are just throwing it all against the peasants and that, but all that's left now is the skirmishers, which is what concerns me. But it looks like the enemy, I mean not the enemy, my allies have wisely thrown their cavalry into the mix now, so that means we won't be stuck for the next year or so watching a chase scenario. So enemy unit round. Oh, by the way, reinforcements. By the way, Manias for Cunning's here. Hello, Manias for Cunning. What's the other battle notification? Does someone rout? Let's see. Oh yeah, some of the Roman cavalry routed. Not my Roman cavalry, someone else's Roman cavalry though, as in the Numantian Roman cavalry. Oh well, I guess you can't win them all sometimes. I mean, those guys probably did get a lot of kills before they eventually died, so good for them at least. But cavalry, looks like they're a little bit on the tired side, but probably not as tired as that Light Auxiliary and those skirmishers actually, who are once more thinking they're so fucking smart, just running around like this stupid shit. Fucking bastards. Seriously. Might be a good idea if you started running your cavalry over, actually. That would probably work out a little bit better than having them walk. I mean, you're probably just waiting for the perfect time to intercept them, but all I'm going to do is just hit the triple speed button and just watch this shit show play out, like. Yeah, like an utter shit show, but right. It's alright, more cavalry's being thrown into the mix at least. Hopefully it just won't just start walking. No, it's going to go to walk. No, what the hell is that cavalry doing? Come on. What the fuck is going on? Come on. Get your head in your game, cavalry. I mean, seriously, that was just a lot of weird fucking shit there. Right, we're going to eventually engage that guy, I think. I mean, come on, just edging forward. It's like, oh god, is that watching a cat who can't make its mind up if it's going to pounce or just watch its prey for a little bit? Come on. Fucking hell, it's like watching a frog that doesn't know what it wants to do. It's, seriously, come on, get in there. They're right there, I mean, come on, they're fucking exhausted. Finally, right.
The enemy show their true virtue.
Have your prey and kill them all. Go on, kill them all. May as well let these guys get up. What the hell? You guys couldn't even be bothered killing them properly. Come on, kill them. Come on. Don't let them just run around there. Come on, actually kill them. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Did you guys seriously just chase them down, let them rout, and then you're just not even going to bother? Come on, run in there and kill them. I have given you permission to kill them, and you're just going to sit there and let them rout, aren't you? You're just going to sit there and stare at the fucking skirmishers, just run around this stupid battlefield. I don't believe this shit. Right, Archer Auxiliary, get in there and deal with them. I'm going to have to trust it to my professionals to deal with this shit instead of my stupid allies, right? Come on, get in there and deal with it yourself. Come on, Archers, I know you can do it. Just snipe them all out. There we go, I'm already seeing a few of them die. Keep at it, Archers, keep at it. There's only like one. Thank you, Archers did it for you. Nice, quick scoping. I win. Here's some stats. I did fuck all. They did all the work. Simple as that, basically. Why did I even bother sending out that big army? I should have just sent the Numantian garrison to deal with it anyway, because they would have won. Oh well. We win this battle. Right, you make your way back to Oscar to provide some much needed military policing. I've got more important matters to deal with now that all the rebels are dealt with. And that one more important matter I have to deal with now actually is we need to go and deal with a very naughty Brutii general. So let's go over here. Vibius Victor, you basically can't move anywhere now because there's armies everywhere. So kill Quintus Salvius. I know he's going to run away. I know he's a coward, but see if you can kill him anyway. Oh look, an army just appeared out of nowhere. Hello, Captain Tertius. Didn't I kill you earlier? Now you're just routing. Oh well, you're oh wait, oh fucking hell, is he gonna, oh right, I thought he was gonna ambush us, but no. Right, you know what, kill him, because I don't want anyone else to get ambushed, so we'll kill this army, but it's gonna run away, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna run away. And I think I'm probably out of movement points at this stage, am I? No, I still have movement points, good, right. We're not going to ambush, by the way. Kill him, get rid of these armies. Then we'll deal with Captain of Cities, then we deal with Byzantium. May as well just weed out these stupid little infection in my territory. Right, Vibius Victor, You have 700 men, they have about 300. You can win this one. Quintus Salvius has a slightly okay army, including a few Praetorians, but the rest of his units are absolute weakness. As for Captain Tertius, not a lot really. This is basically what was left from our previous encounter, so yeah, you've got this one basically. We'll just use our artillery to smush up the enemy. Yeah, you know what, we just have this one down basically. Let's just get this one over and done with. Then we can make our way to Byzantium, because I do have onagers which should be able to take out the walls of Byzantium. So yeah, I win. Byzantium is mine. Byzantium is mine, bitch. Brutii are gonna fall. They've got nowhere to run now unless we start attacking the Scythians, which hopefully they don't, because I don't want to prolong this war anymore. I want these guys done now. I want them defeated. Let's deal with this one. 2 more Brutii armies fall to me and a family member. You couldn't get a better bargain sometimes, and to lead untrained people to war is just to basically throw them away. By the way, train your men. Always train them. If they don't know which part of the sword is the bit that goes in the enemy, you haven't trained them right and you're throwing them away.
Do not fear our enemies today. The Brutii are Romans, and they are just men, not gods. They can be killed. They have been brought to the battlefield by mewling infants instead of leaders. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. Today we make our own fates. The omens may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true man do otherwise? So, let your battle cry be, victory! Victory and glory to Rome!
Right. Victory and glory to Rome is all we need to make sure we win this one. Oh, fucking hell, what is going on here? Is this place being nuked? That is some very bright terrain there. Right, let's deal with this one very quickly then. But, oh yeah, that area has been nuked recently or something like that. Anyway, we're on some hills, some very, very nice hills actually, the Greek hills. Many forests over there, probably a few cities over there, and a nice Greek coastline over there. Or should I say Roman coastline now, because this is all Roman territory that they are in. So basically, I'm going to have a nice strong front line of legionary cohorts, since the enemy is using Praetorians, so I may as well try and make my front line nice and strong. I'm fighting 2 armies though, so I'm going to split my men in half. So I've got some here. I'll have another line here which I'll send somewhere else, so there we go, I'm just getting things organised. Earlies, I'm going to have attack the general's army, because that army does have a strong unit, so I just want to get a few extra bodies in there. So you guys just stay there where I can order you around later. Archer Auxilia, I've got loads of Archer Auxilia in this army actually, so Archer Auxilia, you just create a back line here, I'll have you fire as I see fit. Actually, you know what? I'll split you guys in half actually, so you 2 will go in one group, you 2 will go in the other group, because then I can have a more varied army, or at least I can just give everyone some missile treatment. You guys have a cavalry, so you just go like that. Then I have a onager who's just like that, who will like fire on something. Right, let's start this battle, get the enemy killed, blah 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 blah. Let's just get this one over and done with. Right.
Man will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
One army is over here. They're the guys who are just entering the battlefield now, and then we have the other enemy army who is just on that hill over there. Right, so let's send the front line of Earlies to this battlefield here, and then also my main unit of legionaries as well. So Earlies and front line, you're over there, and 1 unit of Archer Auxilia. You're going to target, let's see, what should I have you target? I'm not going to have you target the Cavalry Auxilia, because they'll just go wild. But General and Cavalry, you're going to go here, because the Cavalry Auxilia will need to be run down and killed, and also you'll be useful for flanking the Praetorians. Onagers, you're going to sit this battle out. You can't hit these guys, so I'm not going to bother moving you around. It will just be too much for us. As for other units, right, so Legionaries, you're going to move in and engage this army here, which isn't as strong. And I think it's just going to try and rendezvous with their main allies. So you're just going to try... Actually, no, I think they're moving to intercept me, actually. So you guys go here, turn and face, make sure you've got a battle line set up and ready to go. Other Archer Auxilia, I'm going to have you move into these forests here. You will fire at will, and you're going to just basically attack from stealth. So you get in there quickly, actually, before the enemy notices what I'm up to. And actually, onagers. Let's see if should I move my onagers in to engage? No. Just make sure the onager doesn't die, that's the thing. We just got to protect the onager. The onager is vital to making sure I take Byzantium sooner rather than later, because that will allow me It will just allow me easy access to their city, because I think if things go well, we could probably be within Byzantium in the next turn, which will be golden scenario for me today. But right, I've got everyone organised, everyone's going where I need them to be, so you guys are now going to be in the forest. You'll hopefully be hidden. I mean, you'll be barely hidden, but... And does it count as being hidden? Because, I mean, there are trees nearby. I don't think it does. Oh well, I tried. Do you want to try and hide like here? Maybe if you go here, you'll be properly hidden. I mean, at least you'll be fighting in the shade. That's the one advantage I'm giving you guys. You're fighting in the shade. And I've got my legionaries ready to intercept anyway, because I think these guys have put the archer auxiliary as their object of desire. But yeah, these guys aren't hidden, right? That's tough luck for us. My main line right now is basically getting ready to do its thing. We need to be wary of a general. He is getting a little bit ahead of himself in terms of how fast he's marching around, but I'll have to let it go for now because I've got a battle line to construct. Looks like the Brutii have noticed what I am up to, by the way, so he's moving in for the kill quite quickly, and that gives my archers the opportunity now to start opening fire as they approach. That's good on my part, because the Brutii were most unwise to charge in early, because there they are, they're running into my arrows. Hopefully going to start killing a few of them with my volleys, so I'm not really hitting too much though, because yeah, I think we've got the hills against us here, but oh well, you guys have got your pilums ready, so have fun killing basically. I mean, there we go, pilums coming in, there we go, that's ruining their numbers, thank you very much. Right, you guys move in and start engaging from the side please. You guys also start moving in and engaging, because that's our pilums basically spent now, but I think you spent them very effectively. So there you go. Those guys, they're wiped out. They're weak. And as for archers, right, I think we've got the unit of auxiliary that's going to try and target them, right. But I think the archers should be able to withstand them, right. Which archer auxiliary have I got selected? Right. You guys will have to stand and fight because I don't want to retreat you just yet. Now, my archer auxiliary, by the way, they're doing a good job of killing them. Cavalry auxiliary is trying to harass me though, but I'm not too fussed about the cavalry auxiliary right now because they're walking right into my infantry, which will prove disastrous for them. Also, they're being just taken up by my archers. But the general seems blissfully unaware that I'm about to flank him, so we'll let the general just see the error of his ways now for letting me flank him. And I'm going to start engaging my units in here because the enemy has moved forward to meet me, so I'm not going to bother lining up and making pilums. So we're just going to make sure we're getting in. Enemy general's already routing, but I think that's the other enemy general. So let's see what's going on over here. Yeah, we've won. This area, we've won. We've got the enemy on the run. Right, just start targeting that last unit of light auxiliary. Get rid of them, because I know what they're going to do. They're just going to rout all over the place. But light auxiliary do have a tendency to fight with their swords a bit better. That's a nice kill there.
The enemy general is dead. His men know their doom approaches. Right,
cavalry, I need you to deal with that cavalry auxiliary. Then you might have to be chasing down some light auxiliary, depending on how annoying they're going to be, because they're probably going to be just like, yeah, they're going to be annoying, aren't they? They're running off. I knew they'd do that. Bloody annoying bastards, right. I'll send one unit over now, actually, just to save us time, right. General, I mean, on this cavalry unit I've selected, go deal with those light auxiliary, because they're planning to be a pain in the ass. I'll send a legionary cohort to try and engage him now, actually. Alright, how are we doing over here? I think there's very little Brutii left. Just got a few bits of infantry, a few town watch actually. Right, town watch, you can take that out. So you guys get that dealt with. How are we doing over here? You guys chasing down that cavalry auxiliary. Yep, you've done a good job of that actually. Wiped them all out at the edge of the battlefield. Perfect. You sniped them, cornered them, wiped them. Continue the battle, I want them all dead. Come on. Let's get rid of as many enemies as we can. You can do it. Ooh, that was a good mop up there. And these guys are out good, right. What's left for us to do? We've got these guys left. What are those? Those are Praetorian cohorts. They're broken and routing, right. Chase them down because once more we take out the more valuable units. That keeps me happier because it means the Brutii I have to waste time retraining them, rebuilding them, and then wasting time, money, which are resources they are very quickly running out of now. Enemy has more or less retreated now. Looks like the light auxiliary managed to escape as well. I don't really care. Oh, yeah, these guys are throwing their pilums in. Do you think their pilums count if they... Nah. Looks like they don't. I mean, why does this invisible wall block my pilums? It'd be just cool to just to ping down those fucking running away people. Got a unit of auxiliary there though, who doesn't quite know how to run away. He's been left behind. Show him some good old Roman hospitality, boys. Now that he's a permanent guest of my lands. Right, how are we doing over here? Enemy is routed. Right, we win. Simple as that. Not an enemy left in sight. Good kills, good performance. Much better than those last two shit shows of a battle, basically. Much, much better. Come on. You're going to kill him or... Yeah, I think he's going to get away. Oh well. Maybe next time. See you never, Mr. Auxiliar.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
So that was a good victory from us then. Pretty much 700 men on my side, very minimal losses. I basically didn't even lose 50 men there, and the enemy basically lost everything. So we killed Quintus Salvius, another Brutii family member, another bloody traitor to the empire, and let's divide and conquer now. So I'll divide up my men, then conquer all the Brutii islands, divide up all of my men, and also conquer all the Scipii islands. Basically we're going to conquer everything now. But those guys are going to retreat back towards Byzantium, which is fair enough for me, because that is where I'm going to be hitting next. So let's continue on our path to Byzantium, or do we engage Captain Asinius now? I think we could get away with doing that, actually. Well, you won't reach him this turn, but right. Captain Asinius is your next target, and that also puts us at the end of a turn now, at least. So what do we do now that we're at the end of a turn? Because there's not really anything else left for us to do apart from Poralysium, which is just being a little bitch. Let's find somewhere to spend 58,000 denarii. England, or at least not England, Britannia. Britannia is in need of investment, so we are building better things in Tara to bring Tara back under a little bit better control. Let's add an extra unit of auxiliary there just to try and improve garrison. Iberacum is doing fine actually under the government of Lucius Maxentius, but we do need to do some repairs and some retraining, so let's get all of that done. There we go, repairs and retrains all underway. Let's also add a dockyard, public baths, temples, Bacchus temples, also Colosseums, highways. There we go, we've got a lot going on there. Londinium, let's also give you a Latifunda, highways. By the way, Marcus Urbicus, you take ages to age, don't you? Militia barracks, Colosseum, aqueducts, and also an archery range. There we go, that's all some nice stuff, just to keep these areas nice and happy. Also, just one last little bit of trivia. How old is Vibius Victor now? He must be getting on. No, he's only 44. He's still doing good. And we also have room for mercenaries in this army. Don't want to get hoplites for... I don't think hoplites would really work in this army as a mercenary, just because it just wouldn't work. I mean, with hoplites, they're a phalanx unit and a very defendable unit, but they just don't fit into my army type. Oh, we could get some Thracian mercenaries from the long dead lands of Thrace, since they do come from Tilis. These guys actually do look quite decent. Big curvy swords, big curvy shield, helmet. These guys look pretty wild actually. Warpri improves their attack, expert hiding in woods, combat bonus in woods, may charge about orders and they're fast moving. Yeah, we can't hire them though. No, we can't disband them. No, yeah, because we don't have any. How much do they cost? 800 to recruit, 130 to upkeep per turn. So actually we don't really need that much maintenance. And you know what, I was going to strike a deal with the Thracians and make my allies, so I might as well try and recruit extra Thracians to the cause. Enough of them for a chance to take back their homeland, so there we go. Extra mercenaries just to try and buff out my numbers and keep me strong and make sure I can attack Byzantium very, very nicely. Right, but apart from that, there isn't really much left for us to do. I'm going to recruit more men in Thessalonica though, so let's get some legionary cohorts going. About 5 will do. Some light auxilia, and there we go. Just extra men that we can use to replenish my campaigns. But apart from that, there's very little left for us to do. I don't really feel like chasing down Nero Plataurus. I know he's on his own, but actually, should we chase? Yeah, you know, let's chase down Nero Plataurus. Could I reach him this turn? I'm going to send out some cavalry. If we can hunt him down, this will be a good opportunity for us. I know it puts us at risk of being attacked by Captain Secundus, but this could be a very well paid off risk, even though we just run directly to another fucking assassin. Talk about agent spam on this campaign map now, and yes! He attacks us. He does have a strength advantage though, because he's a general's unit, but you know what, I have numbers. This could be a good opportunity to wipe out this little slug who refuses to be assassinated. Though Nero Plataurus, I believe, is he faction? Yeah, he's faction leader. Alright, we'll hunt him down while he's on his own then, before he can get back to his precious homeland of Tilis. I feel happy that I could kill him off here. Isolated and stupid he is, that is what he is. Isolated and stupid. Let's just get right into this. Right, deploy here. I know he might have a chance to kill us because strength ratio is somehow against us. He's on top of that hill though, right. Get in there, stop him. He's charging forward actually though. He wants to fight. He thinks he can evade an Imperial patrol. Well, there is actually quite a lot of it. Maybe I should have sent out more units, but I mean, I know one of my units is Roman cavalry and therefore extremely shit, but you know what? I'm smarter than him. I use a Roman cavalry, actually no, legionary cavalry, you will engage at the front. Roman cavalry, you come with me. Peel away onto the flanks. We're going to get around his flank and then we're going to surround him. That's how we're going to wipe this fucker out. And as long as Nero dies, I am happy. We don't have to kill his whole bodyguard unit, just make sure Nero dies. He's among them, he's on the left flank. Well, not the left flank. Actually no, he's on the left flank if we're looking at his... He's on my right, but his left, right. Either way, we've got him surrounded. Nero Plataurus himself is in that engagement. Let's just spring an extra charge of units. There we go, charging in. I don't think charge bonuses really work that well against cavalry though, but either way, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Oh shit, come on, my Roman cavalry, come on! You barely got stuck into that fight and you're all, I'm gonna rout, aren't I? He's tougher than I took him for. I've been a cocky bastard. But you fucking Roman cavalry. Fucking coward bastards!
Roman honor is intact, but our Roman glory lies in tatters after this defeat.
We could have won that battle, you know, if you guys hadn't routed so quickly. Never recruiting Roman cavalry again. What a load of shit you guys are. Absolute fucking wank. You are so disbanded from my army. I mean, seriously, you are... Consider yourselves fucking disbanded for that. We had a chance to kill him then, and you blew it. Right. Get disbanded, you absolute scumbags. The legionary cavalry doesn't get disbanded, by the way. They were let down by their allies. They were completely let down. You get disbanded as well. Should have brought him into battle as well if I hadn't ignored his existence. But right, you get fucking disbanded. Absolute coward bastards, right. I've got room for 3 more of these guys. So there you go, right. I'll be back for you, Nero. But then again, I'm coming for all your cities, so you better be on your toes. Anyway, I still have 16,000 denarii left to spend, so let's quickly spend 16,000 denarii, end the turn, and then end the episode. So, Numantia, you're still quite unhappy, but there isn't really a lot I can do for you apart from doing some quick retraining. And by the way, nice hunting dog. That's a... Well, actually, no, it's not a nice hunting. That's a fucking ugly dog. I'm just salty, by the way, so I'm sorry, dude. Not a lot we can do here, actually, in Carthago Nova. I know Carthago Nova's quite grumpy, but again, actually, you know what? Get some public baths going and increase the frequency of games. There we go. I've made this town happier again, but, yeah, get some public baths going. Get a forum going as well, just for a little bit more money. But, right, Segesta, I know your army's done now. So, Lentulus Salvadenius, you will take your massive army, which sadly contains Roman cavalry, but it's too late to disband them all now. You'll make your way to just way over in the east, and then I'll find a use for you, basically. I know it's going to take you a while to get there, but enjoy your march, basically, while I recruit extra units at Segesta to be the new garrison. Before rebels start popping up like they inevitably do. Right, just recruit some town watch, by the way. We don't really need anything fancy in this. Actually, no, don't get town watch. You know, we can afford just to use auxilia as garrison units now. And also because auxilia are just stronger. So there we go, got some auxilia going. You guys just keep moving then. And now we also have armies from Capua and Tarentum to move out. So the Capuan army, here we are, Caius Pompeius. You know what, I'm going to keep the town watch in this army as well, because you know what, town watch cannot be used just for filling out my ranks, and also just maybe for occasionally pulling off the occasional sneaky route attack. But you will make your way to Croton, where you'll be picked up by a navy and just have fun, basically. So you just make your way over. These are the big killer armies which I need now just to finish off the Brutii once and for all. These guys are the final nails in their coffins. Right, get some more auxilia on the way, by the way. And last but not least, Tarentum, you're still recruiting, but you're just recruiting a by-me quickly, so you'll move in 1 turn time. But for now, let's go to the next turn, jump through some notifications, and then I'm going to call that an episode, because I think we've done quite a lot today. I just want to see what the Brutii are up to, though. You never know, there might even be another battle being thrown into this deal. Let's go! Oh no, I got attacked by the Brutii navy. Actually, wait. Oh shit, this is the one carrying my army. Don't fuck it up. Shit. Please retreat. Alright, I think we didn't lose too many men there. And rioting happened in Poralysium again. Don't care, right? I'm more concerned about my army, which has just been attacked at sea. Please don't be fucked up. Whew, thank God we still have our army intact. Right, you need to get back to Syracuse then. That's a fucking... Oh, wait, hang on. Libya's been... Hang on. Oh, God, don't tell me the Scipii just killed themselves. Why are there so many rebel territory? Right, faction destroyed. They collapsed on themselves. Well done, Scipii. You just proved that the Senate doesn't work. Defeated. Oh, that puts a smile on my face considering the military disasters we've had to endure today, facing incompetent enemies and fucking stupid skirmishers. Well done, Scipii, you've just played yourselves and killed it all. The Egyptians assassinated your last faction leader, and you just collapsed in yourselves because you know what, you were never a united faction, you were just a bunch of stupid opportunists. Didn't make an empire at the end of the day. Well done, Egypt. Take back Libya, take back Memphis, they're all yours by right. I will just help myself to Africa, and I will have to deal with that one last army marching nearby, actually. Now that Nepta will have fallen to... What have I fallen to? Gaetulians. Alright, well, the Gaetulians have risen up and taken over. Alright, I'll get rid of the Gaetulians. It's so satisfying to watch the enemy fuck up so hard. Alright, I'm going to redirect the Thapsus army to Nepta now, so they can just deal with that. But yeah, no need to deal with Siwa now. I will let the Egyptians control that. They can have it back, because it was Egypt originally, and now it's just controlled by a mix of Egyptians and some basically rioting Scipii. But well done. Just well done. You just played yourselves and fucked it up in the end. You just can't make up this stupidity sometimes of the enemy. Just like the Scipii have absolutely ruined it all for themselves. That is a good place to end this episode, actually, but we are just going to jump through some last few notifications. But, right, that's Africa dealt with. That's the Scipii gone. We're halfway there to finishing it off. Well, actually, no, we're 2/3 away. The Senate's gone, the Scipii are gone. Now it's just those loathsome Brutii gone. But you know what? I can now just put all my forces concentrated on that. So we're going to abandon Africa, or at least not abandon Africa, but active armies will be leaving Africa, and they'll be making their way to the Brutii now. So I'm coming for you well and truly now. I still have absolutely loads of money, by the way. Plague has struck Tarentum, though. Bad news. That means this area is now under quarantine. No, I don't want to build a fort or a watchtower. I want to look at Tarentum. Right, Tarentum's under quarantine until further notice. Caius Pompeius, you know what? Jumping on this new ship here, and you, by the way, Admiral Quintus, you are going to be sailing to Greece, though we do need to be wary of Brutii warships because it looks like the Brutii are trying to slow me down. But right, could you just make a quick drop off in Greece, please? You know, we can just quickly bridge this gap, at least that's a good thing about this area. So just make a drop off there. You can't drop off till next turn, however, because I think the army's out of move points. That's a bit tragic. Right, Admiral Quintus, you will make your way back to Syracuse anyway, because I just need you to be safe. I don't want you to get killed, because you are carrying a very high tier army. Here's a load of faction notifications, by the way. Domitia, Magna, Caeso, Julius were all born. Ustania died. Lucius Maxentius gained a silk merchant, and Cnaeus Corvinus gained a architect. Cool news. Right, construction report, by the way. Irrigation in Capua, Batavorum, a new amphitheatre. Oscar, some public baths. Corduba, some highways. Roma Pantheon now, because I've now made Rome the ultimate religious stronghold. Pantheon for all the gods, but it's really dedicated to Jupiter, the supreme god of Rome, and he's the special protector of Rome as well, so you know. I've got Rome under godly protection. Loviska has highways. Bisalora also has highways. Iberacum repaired its sewers, which were developing a few cracks when people were overly shitting too much. Sagesta, Capua and Tara also providing me with new units of Auxilia. Tarentum, a new tribe. Quincum, some Tower Watch. Larissa, some Archer Auxilia. Corinth, some Tower Watch. Thessalonica, some Legion of Carts. I'm in a retraining zone. But right, that's it. Whew. So, yes, we fought some not very good battles today because skirmishers turn out our programmed like shit, or at least they're programmed to behave like shitheads. So, yeah, we've had to deal with them, but you know what, at the end of the day, we've wiped out more Brutii, got wiped out by the Brutii because it looks like he's a tougher cookie to crack than we thought. Well, it's also just because Roman cavalry is shit, but I don't mind. But now I've got Vibius Victor. He's in position to basically strike down Captain Service, who will run all the way back to Byzantium, and we can take Byzantium this turn potentially, or probably next turn actually. Either way, Byzantium's next on my hit list, and now with the Scipii well and truly out of the picture, I am now free to finish it all. It's game over, Brutii. Nowhere to run, no allies to use. You are surrounded by enemies. I don't think the Armenians will be joining your cause, by the way. They're not joining my cause, but you have your backs to the wall now. The Scythians will fight you if you do dare to invade. I know the Scythians do have strong armies, but don't use them. But they're there somewhere, so get ready to die. But that is where we call it an end of the day now, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all on the next episode, episode 102. The Scipii fucked up, and then I just take out all the Brutii. So yeah, have fun now, my friends. Have fun.